David learns of the death of Saul and laments. He says repeatedly, "How the mighty have fallen." What was Saul's fall? David is singing of Saul's death, but when did Saul really fall? Saul fell when he worried about how others perceived him. Never worry? Ever suffer from the fear of man? He was more worried about what his own people thought of him than the approaching army. He was worried that he would fail as a leader. He wanted to be accepted. He probably suffered from imposter syndrome. Remember, this is the guy who hid when it was announced he was going to be king. He didn't feel up to the role. He felt like a fake. He wanted the respect of the people. He wanted them to follow him, but he didn't know how to lead. The day of his first big sin as king, the people were leaving because they were afraid of the enemy army approaching. Saul was probably worried about that too. He didn't know how to command their respect to stick with him. He takes matters into his own hands in a desperate attempt to get control of the situation. It's not right for us to feel like imposters, but it is right for us to feel like we can't do anything. We don't know how to lead. We can't walk in obedience. We don't have wisdom. We don't know how to parent, how to teach, how to learn, how to be a friend. We can do nothing. There is no good thing in us. Did you know that that's what the Bible says? Even Jesus, in his human flesh, says that he can do nothing apart from God, and that no one is good but God. Saul needed to acknowledge that he needed God. We need to acknowledge that we need God all the time for everything. Then we get to boldly proclaim, "I can do all things through Christ."